another live of our series for our Women in Wellness pre-event special. Super excited to be here with you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you guys enter the room, we are about to get into our conversation for our Women in Wellness pre-event special. So excited to be here with you all tonight. So tonight we have two of our incredible speakers who will be lined up for our Women in Wellness Summit this year. So we have Shawniel Commonal and Jamie Watkins tonight joining us. So welcome, ladies. Super excited to have you on tonight. So foremost, I want to just dive in. So as I mentioned, we're here for the Women in Wellness Summit. So the Women in Wellness Summit is our annual event where we're hiring local women in this and celebrating our respective wellness journeys. So really also celebrating representation and just the diversity of how we show up, but also our, areas of expertise and, like I said, unique wellness journeys. So this year we're doing 2 days of live panel discussions, breakout sessions. We got lunch, breakfast, networking, vendor marketplace, giveaways, and so much more. So it's going to be super, super. So let's dive into the conversation. So I'll start with you. Who is Jamie?
Jamie is free. Jamie is a Jesus girl. Jamie is embracing well-being and everything love. I love love. So that's Jamie in a broader sense. More specific, I am a keynote speaker. I am a wellness advocate. And my passion is for women in that space and just making sure that they love themselves, that they embrace their true identity, not the lies that we tell ourselves, and lean into who they are. I also help them to write their stories. I'm actually working with a couple now, so I have to stop saying women. But I help people to share their stories with the world because I feel like our stories truly do matter and we grow better together when we share. So that's what I do.
Love it. Love it. Thank you for that introduction, Shawniel.
I love that, Jamie, how you started that off. I'm going to go. I am Shawniel, and what I would like to start out with is I'm a manifesting queen. I have manifested things from my wellness center, my husband, everything. So that is like something that I love to help people to learn about having an abundant life and really manifesting your desires on a, more lens. I am a licensed clinical social worker, now an author and a speaker, and the CEO and founder of Healing Springs Wellness Center, which in Connecticut, we offer mental health and wellness, such as energy healing, nutrition, and we do a lot of wellness workshops. So, we all have all these skills, diversification of our skills for sure.
Yes,
Nice. I love it. I love the manifestation, and that's been something that's been in the conversation, and definitely a buzzword over the last few years. So I'm excited to, have you share more in depth about that at the summit, your journey with that as well too, and both of you all to share your journeys. So you all basically shared a little bit about your areas of expertise. So now I want to kind of talk about like the theme of the summit, which is breakthrough and bloom, right? So I want to know right now, what does breakthrough and mean to you? And then how does it resonate with you right now in this season?
Ooh.
Whoever wants to take
Well, since I'm talking now, if there's not a go-to, breakthrough and bloom, it resonates with me because I think of everything that I have learned and grown through, not just overcome, but I think overcoming, growing, and then thriving and becoming, if I had to wrap that up. And then this particular season, I would say just really leaning into breaking through barriers, mental and emotional, where I can kind of get in because I've started ministry classes and I can get in my head about whether I'm qualified or not, or whether I'm grasping everything that I should. And so Breakthrough and Bloom right now looks like continue to break down the barriers and continue to lean into where you belong.
I love that. I know so many of us can relate, and so many people probably watching right now can relate to, breaking down those barriers. So thanks so much for sharing that.
Of course.
Yeah. When I think about breakthrough and bloom, I think about the limits that we often put on ourselves that may come from societal conditionings, maybe our upbringings, maybe even our inner critic, and doing the healing work and recognizing where that comes from and being able to heal that so that you can transform and break through to the life that you desire, the life that you deserve, and stepping boldly in that confidence, right? Instead of like that imposter syndrome that makes us play it small. We're just like, yes, we can do this. We believe ourselves, more importantly. So you're breaking through so you can thrive. I completely agree with Jamie.
I love that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that was really the vision, for this theme, right? Like you all mentioned, kind of stop playing small, breaking through those barriers, especially imposter syndrome. I think that's something that many of us, face and experience, and then really just kind of blooming in our authentic self, really blooming in our purpose well too. So truly aligns and resonates with me, and I know many people out there. So next, I want to know what sparks your interest, want to be a part of the Women in Wellness Summit this year.
I'll let you go first now.
Yeah. Oh, so I will say you said two amazing things, women and wellness. Like, how could you beat that, right? And the fact that you've led this, and I saw the speakers from last year. So it's just motivating to have the space to be in community and be with like-minded individuals who are the foundation is wellness. So it was a no-brainer.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The same, I'll say, because I was in the room last year. I had the privilege of being in the room, and the energy is unmatched just because we're all on one accord, right? We're all aligned in our purpose and being there to want to grow, to want to, in this case, break through, to want to bloom. And so it's just, again, I'll concur, right? A no-brainer. It's like when you know what's going to happen, or you have a preview or inkling of what's going to happen, you don't want to miss it. Like I want to be there. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to watch it. Like it's like I have to be in the room again.
Absolutely.
And tell you, I was like, whatever capacity, like what how, just whatever. I'll be there.
Yeah. Yes. And that means a lot to me, like, thank you again for all that you did. You wore so many hats and you did it so wonderfully. So it really means a lot for you to be joining us again, and for you, Shawniel, to be joining us the time around this year. And I think just to kind of just echo what you all said, just kind of like that importance of, like you said, women and wellness, right? But also I think about like with everything going on in the world right now, right? Like I think the community, is so important. I was just thinking about it before we hopped on, of just like with the things that I'm seeing in my scrolls on social media and everything that's just happening. I'm just like, of course I want you to be in the room to get the knowledge and, really get value from the conversations that we're having and networking. But sometimes just being in the room and being surrounded by community, that's just such a powerful thing. So I think I really resonate with what both of you all are saying. And I think it's so important now. I mean, it's always been important, but I mean, now, and, as we navigate 2025 and beyond, right? So next question, just want to ask, what are you all both most excited for about the summit, and what impact do you hope to leave with our attendees?
Ooh. That's a good question. I would say I'm definitely excited to see the transformation that unfolds by our messages, by, like you said, by even just networking. Whenever I speak, I always have people are like, am I dream? Because my talk is about dreaming big. And am I dreaming too big? Even if people have accomplished so much in their lives, they still need that permission. I'm like, You're not dreaming too big, dream bigger. You just need strategy, right? But just seeing that breakthrough and that like aha moment for me is so satisfying. So I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Nice. I love that. I love that.
That is awesome. As you know, my business model, or may not know, my business model is we grow better together. So
Mm.
you tapped already into the community aspect. I love that. I love making connections, meeting new people, right? Like Ayana, before last year, we didn't know each other. We hadn't really connected. So it's like now I have another connection, and especially in the space of wellness, like, so just making connections, building community, supporting each other, like holding space for each other in the room. To your point, right? Like you have somebody questioning, like, is this too big? Am I? No, like, right? We're going to get behind her and be like, no, dream bigger, right? Like it should scare you, go all the way. So having that energy to just feed off of each other, I'm looking forward to that. And I hope that what everyone walks away with, in addition to what all the other speakers will bring, I just want you to have a new fire, like just to be ignited
Mm.
to bloom. Just whatever space you come to, I want you to leave just with this passion, not just whatever we did in the space, but I want it to go with you to like the seed. We'll plant the seeds, right? The breakthrough, the seeds, so that you can go and bloom.
Absolutely, absolutely. Both of you all are just speaking to me tonight, and I know you're speaking to our audience who are listening now or whoever's watching the replay. So I really appreciate it. And as I'm listening to both of you all, just like think about the alignment that's here, right? The alignment in the vision, and even just kind of like the value that we want to add to everyone in space, and even just to each other too, as we go along this journey. The analogy that you just used, I think about, like, I mean, our weather has been a little bit, hey, a little bit, but I think about, March, kind of springtime, right? And planting those seeds. And then, as we go through the rest of the year after March, like you said, having that fire, and then we're planting those seeds, and then seeing how it blooms, right? Throughout, or how we bloom too, right? Throughout the rest of the year and beyond. So I really love that analogy. So you also alluded to Shawniel, I'm sorry, about your session. You said a little bit about your session. So if you all both don't mind, if you all share just a little preview, a sneak preview of what you're talking about and what people can maybe expect from your session as well too.
Yeah. Yeah. So my talk is permission to dream big, to create your abundant life, personally and professionally, right? Because sometimes we will say or, and I want to say and, right? What do you want fulfillment in? And being able to look at the things that are getting in the way, the mindset issues, the conditioning, and really being able to get to the core so that you can heal those things and give yourself permission to dream big. And again, I meet with a lot of successful women, and they've already accomplished stuff. It's like proven, but they're doubting themselves still. And so we really talk about that. And the last time I spoke, we did a little mini coaching. So I had someone talk about their dream, and we kind of unpacked it a little bit, the whole crowd, and she left feeling so full. So, something to look forward to.
I love that. I love that. And I just love what you just mentioned about, like, I mean, that always creeps in, but like you said, there's been proven success, right? Like we've been doing this stuff, right? But it's also doubt that creeps in. So I'm super excited for your talk, and I just hopping into everybody's talk and just soaking up all the information and knowledge. Sorry, Jamie, go ahead.
You'll be in a good place because I'm already like, man, I don't want to miss it. Like, what day? I got to see what day. So exciting. So mine is Breakthrough and Bloom theme, matching the theme, aligning your faith, growth, and purpose. And again, it's coming from a space of well-being and encompassing all of the things, emotional, mental, physical. So we'll be talking about getting through those doubts and the untruths that we believe, like I'm not worthy and I'm not enough, or right, this is good enough. That is a lie. That be happy with what you have. So, don't give yourself permission to ask for more. So unpacking those lies and then nurturing ourselves spiritually, emotionally to catapult ourselves from there. What does that mean? And then practical steps to not just take the information, but how am I going to apply this to my lifestyle? Because it has to be a lifestyle change, not just one thing you do going forward to lean into faith and purpose.
I love that. And I just want to highlight what you said about it has to be a lifestyle, right? I think a lot of times, when we get tips here and there, it's just like one thing you can do right now or something, but it has to really be a lifestyle, like you said. So I look forward as well to all that information as well too. And I just want to, also as I'm thinking about women in wellness, highlighting local women in wellness, just give you all your flowers as well. Like I said, there's that alignment piece as well too, but also just kind of seeing people who look like me, women who look like me, right? Just doing just incredible things. You all both really inspire me. I want to give you all your flowers right now, right here today, even before the summit. And I'll just kind of remind you all that you all are just so amazing and doing such great things. So I want to thank you all right now here first, even before. So as we pretty much, sorry.
And we thank you.
Yeah.
I want to take time for that.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. So as we get ready to wrap up, just wanting to know if you all have any launches, new projects, or anything that you want to share with the audience tonight, and also how can we stay connected with you all?
Absolutely. My Piece of Happy, PEACE. And that's on all platforms. So you can find me there or just look up Jamie Watkins and you should see my face and connect. And in terms of launches, I am accepting clients for 2025 to write their books and get them published. So I do tie it to wellness. So it is a lot of coaching. It is a lot of support, not just to write your story, but to make peace, to release some things. I've had clients in the past that are like, pause, got to go to therapy because I just unlocked something, right? And so that's how it ties to what I do in the space of well-being. So I am accepting clients in that space.
Love it.
So you can find me by my first and last name. It's very easy. And my website is ChawnielShawniel.com. I am launching my book, Unapologetic Success, How to Dream Beyond Your Limits and Have More Fulfillment in Your Life. So I'm actually having my book signing in Connecticut, but we'll be having it live on Amazon starting January 27th. I'm so excited because, again, it's really like a therapist in your pocket, but adding the manifestation to it and being able to have some actionable tools to look at what you want in your life, whether personally or professionally, that will bring that fulfillment, and kind of zoning out or tuning out the naysayers and the people that say that you can't. So it's a lot of good client stories and resources so that you can walk the path of your own fulfillment.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I love that so much. I'm so excited for all of everything that you all have going on for 2025. And, I'm so looking forward to, you all will be vendors too at our summit. So y'all, come on, be sure to check out their tables and stop by. And, I'm super excited to get the book, right? And Jamie, you have some incredible books as well too that I need to explore as well. So super excited for all those things. So I'm excited. I said again, I can't say it enough. Like I'm like just sitting here in my head, excited. So grateful that you all can join us here tonight. And also at Summit. So thank you all again for spending this here tonight with me and tonight with our audience tonight. So we've had a little bit of technical difficulties. I think it didn't go platforms, but we are on Facebook and YouTube, and I believe LinkedIn as well too. So you can feel free to watch the replay, share it with friends and families. If anyone who's thinking about coming to the Women in Wellness Summit, share this with them. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me or DM any of the speakers if you want to get a little bit more insight about what they're doing and kind of what they'll be speaking about as well too. I'm volunteering y'all, but I hope that's okay. Yes, reach out to us. And again, thank you all for joining us. So have a good night. Thank you all. See y'all in March.
Our ticket.
Yes,
Get
get your tickets.
Now.
Yes. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Good night, y'all.
Good night. I'm looking for